सोच में सकारात्मकता लाएं, जीवन को बेहतर बनाएं। मनोदर्पण पर कॉल लगाएं, मनोबल अपना और बढ़ाएं। मनोदर्पण पर कॉल लगाएं, मनोबल अपना और बढ़ाएं। चलो आज ही प्रण ले हम, मानसिक स्वास्थ्य सुधारे हम। चलो आज ही प्रण ले हम, मानसिक स्वास्थ्य सुधारे हम। मनोदर्पण के काउंसलर से परामर्श पाने के लिए डायल करें टोल फ्री नंबर 844-844-0632। नंबर एक बार फिर सुने 844-844-0632।
Namaskar, warm welcome you all on today's live interactive session present by CIET-NCERT. My name is Rajan Rajput and I am sharing the screen with interpreter Naina. Naina, welcome you in today's session. In today's session, we have this half an hour dedicated to Sahyog session. And let me give you a brief regarding this Sahyog session. And our Sahyog and Paricharcha sessions are conducted by Manodarpan cell for psychosocial support and mental well-being of students. And this is under the initiative of Ministry of Education under the roof of Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. You all are watching us on eVidya channels, channel number 6 to channel number 12, and also on our official YouTube channel. These are NCERT official and NCERT PM eVidya class 6 to class 12 YouTube channels. We have a topic for today's that is very important, the role of needs and goals in learning. सीखने में आवश्यकताओं और लक्ष्यों की भूमिका. Topic for today. Needs and goals play a fundamental role in learning by shaping motivation, guiding behavior and influencing how individuals process and retain information. Here's a breakdown of how needs and goals contribute to learning. Hence, we can say that needs the foundation of motivation and goals the direction of learning. So, if you have any queries and doubt regarding this topic or you want to know more, so there are many mediums to connect with us. First, note down the Manodarpan counselor's number, and the number is also flashing on your screen. It's 844-844-0632. Either you can connect with us on the number 8800-440-559. You can also drop your mail on sahyog.ncert@ciet.nic.in. The audience who are watching us on our official YouTube channel, so live chat box option is available to put your comment and queries. Time to meet our today's panelist. We are joined by esteemed guest of panelist. Let's welcome Dr. TV Somashekar, RIE NCERT Mysuru से सर ने हमें ज्वाइन किया है. सर नमस्कार, warm welcome.
Namaste.
We also want to welcome you Mr. Davis KC, practicing counselor. Sir, namaskar, abhinandan.
Namaste, madam.
So, time to know more about this topic, and I am excited to know about the topic, the role of needs and goals in learning. Sir, why there should be a need for learning? This question is for you, Somashekar sir.
Yes. Yes, as you know, as a human being, we have varieties of needs. So, but here we only focus on the learning needs. So that is, in learning, how does these needs arises? As we know that as a human being, we have been learning from the womb and we keep on learning till we go to the tomb. So that means learning is a lifelong continuous process. And what we learn in school is only a formal learning that we do and trying to acquire the core disciplinary knowledge and try to put them in action in real life context and try to see how knowledge empowers us to perform better. So therefore, when I keep on learning and trying to understand within my own self, then you may find there are varieties of deficiency in which you are lacking and in which you want to acquire those knowledge and try to perform better. So therefore, the need comes within you. It may be human, individual need, or it can be societal need, or it can be your environmental need in which you are trying to live in this community and society. So all these contributes for making you to get that need for learning. So when these needs arises within you, so it means you are aware of and you want to accomplish those kinds of abilities to do better in your lifestyle performances. So therefore, my need of learning empowers me to do varieties of things. So for example, it helps me to adapt and have the conscious continue to do what I try to do it. Okay, it helps me to adapt to the changing scenario. My society is changing. Okay, there is a learning activities changing in the classroom, even outside the classroom also. It is a dynamic process that is happening. So I need to keep pace with the dynamic changes that is occurring around me. So therefore, I need to keep updated. So for example, we are now exposed to alternative intelligence technology, and we need to know what it is. Similarly, we are supposed to know about cyber crime or cyber safety. So it is a upcoming activity. So I need to know them. I keep myself safe from all these hazards, or keep myself very comfortable in doing all those things. So therefore, I cannot be ignorant of what is happening around me. So I need to learn them. I need to use them, and I need to be very judicious of how to do it in a very healthy manner. So in that way, I try to do that. And similarly, I do the learning to keep my cognitive activities very healthy, and also keep my mental health in a very safe zone. So that means if I don't think, if I don't analyze, if I don't reason out, if I don't perform, so it doesn't help me to develop cognitively. It does not help me to acquire those competencies which help me to do better in my life activity. So therefore, it is these kinds of needs makes me to meet the upcoming challenges or the existing challenges and acquire them, master them, and help me to perform better. So either by doing that, it also enhances development of my personal abilities or develop my professional ability as a learner, as a teacher, or something else, whichever profession I am trying to do. In that, I try to do better by continuously learning. So therefore, the need of learning emerges within the learner by looking at his own self, looking at his own competencies, potentialities, and the emerging trends that is happening around him, her or her, and then try to meet those challenges and try to get the knowledge and skills so that he is able to meet those challenges and overcome that in a very meaningful manner. So therefore, the needs of learning arises at any time. So it is not only during the examinations or during anything. So when I want to put that learning into real context, use that knowledge to solve any problems that I encounter and find a meaningful solution to that. So I require learning. So therefore, learning is a continuous process.
Wow.
So therefore, it may arise at any time in any human's life activities.
Exactly. Really insightful information we get from you, sir. Thank you so much for these words. So before moving further, we'll play one video for you. And this is regarding the question, who are stakeholders for identifying the talents of children? So let's play a video. What do you exactly pick from this video? Let's ask to our practicing counselor, Mr. Davis Casey. Sir, who are the stakeholders for identifying the talents of children? Davis sir. Davis sir, आपसे जी.
Unmute sir.
Cheetah is considered to be the fastest animal in the world. It runs about 100 to 150 kilometers per hour. But out of the 10 attempts it makes to catch a deer, which runs maybe 50 to 60 kilometers per hour, the cheetah succeeds a maximum of 5 times out of the 10 attempts it makes. The reason is the deer had a need than the need of the cheetah. The need of the cheetah was to have its food, but The deer, the deer's need was to save its own life. Saving the life is more important than fulfilling our need for food. So this is a time for reopening of schools, and this is the most suitable time to discuss about needs and goals of for learning. And when we talk about the needs, we can use purpose, need, target. Why should we study? We should have a purpose before us. Just imagine a boy throwing a stone at a mango. His aim is at a single mango so that he should get that mango. He is concentrated. His purpose is very, very clear. This should be the same way for students who study nowadays. And just imagine the story of Arjun, who was shooting the bird, and the Guru asked him, "What do you see?" He says, "I see only the head of the bird." This should be the attitude of every child who studies now. And how to set the goals, and who are the people involved in setting the goals. And the first people who are responsible are the parents themselves, because parents give birth to them, they live with them, and they understand each and every movement of the child. And the next group of people are the relatives of the child, to find out the talents, the abilities of the child, and guide them what to do and what to pursue and how to succeed in their lives. And the third category of people, I feel, is the educators, the teaching community. They should be friendly with, and they should be always analyzing his or their students very closely and monitor their movements, and they should be able to they should be in a position to guide them and tell them that this profession would be suitable for you because you have such and such a talent. And the next group of people who can help them are friends. Friends, they know their friends' weaknesses and strengths, and they can guide them very well. And there are 6 abilities, 6 types of abilities. Accordingly, you can select your professions. You can succeed your life if you have goals and concentration, and if you are focused in your life. The first ability is known as linguistic ability. People who are having linguistic ability can be journalists, reporters, editors, language teachers, screenwriter, lawyers, civil service officers, linguistic researchers, and even politicians.
And even an anchor like me. Yes, proceed, sir.
Pardon, madam?
I said even an anchor.
The second ability is logico-mathematical ability. The people who possess this can be mathematicians, data analysts, software developer, computer scientists, engineers, architects, economists, and chemists. And it is the duty of the teachers and parents to find out the talent or the ability of the child and guide him towards that direction. And the next group of next category is known as bodily kinesthetic ability. People who possess this can be dancers, actors, athletes, carpenters, mechanic, physiotherapists, chef, and police officers. Find out the talent and try to follow one of these professions which suit your children. And the fourth ability is musical ability. People who have this can be good singers, instrumentalists, music composers, sound engineers, music therapists, and YouTubers. And next ability is spatial ability. Those who have this can be architects, interior designers, graphic designers, video game planners, mechanical engineers, surveyors, and photographers. Then the next ability is interpersonal ability. They can have people with this ability can be teachers, psychologists, social workers, HR managers, sales executives, politicians, TV hosts, and nurses. And the last one I would like to say is intrapersonal ability. People those who have this can be psychologists, poets, authors, yoga teacher, wellness coach, special education teacher, and entrepreneurs. Now, the duty of the teachers and the stakeholders are to find out which category the child belongs to, and to try to encourage him to follow one of these professions suitable to his ability.
Right. Thank you so much for these wonderful information, sir. In today's Sahyog session, we are discussing the topic, the role of needs and goals in learning. सीखने में आवश्यकताओं और लक्ष्यों की भूमिका. We'll next move on with this question, why does fixing the goals of learning become essential? So, Dr. T.V. Somashekar, your answer please.
Yes. Okay, now fixing the goal is a must. So without fixing the goal, if we try to move ahead, we don't fix the destination and we don't know which is the path. So we'll not be assured of reaching our destination. So the goals are fixing your destination and reaching it in a more meaningful and safer manner. So it is in that perspective we try to look at the goal. So if you have a goal set, like what you want to become by pursuing a particular kind of course or a particular undergraduation or post-graduation course, what it leads to. Do I looking for a vocational job after my acquiring these degrees, or I am trying to become a self-entrepreneur? What is that you want to become? So you need to fix that ideas as your goals in the beginning. So that means goal fixing will help you to develop the clear direction in which you want to move and the focus of all your activities and channelizing all your energy in attaining that particular goal. So that becomes very, very clear. And you will also know in the process what are the elements that are there that I need to perceive and try to achieve my goal. So that is, you will try to analyze what are the requirements for doing that, which are the courses I need to learn it or acquire it, and what are the knowledge and skills that I need to hone them, and which are the avenues which are there opened up along with this knowledge and skills for me. So all these things are going to be visualized, and it will also help you to see your own performances at regular interval of time, to trying to see that whether you are in the same direction or have you deviated from your path, main path, and how you can come back and how you can retrace and re-reach and refocus on your activity can also be looked at. So that means your goals at regular interval of time can be measured and it can be assessed. And that also, it also helps you to see what kind of curricular activities that you are supposed to take, or co-curricular activities, or your other hands-on activities, which empowers you to acquire that knowledge in a better manner so that you are equipped with the greater skills that you can hone them. So that you can able to look at it. And it also enables you to become a self-regulated learner. So that means here, when you fix the goal, so you'll be knowing what is the path you need to travel and what are the courses or things that you need to do it. So therefore, you will be doing it on your own. So you have not been forced by your parents or by teachers or by some other external agencies. So you have been motivated internally. You are internally motivated, your intrinsic abilities are arisen, and you try to be more active always in the focus of your goal. So you try to pursue that. So therefore, all your internal energies are channelized to one single channel, and you try to become autonomous learner. So that is self-learner. So when you are trying to learn everything on your own, by exploring the knowledge, by exploring the avenues, by getting your own experiences in performances, you try to learn them. So when you try to learn on your own, you also try to know the mechanism of how to monitor your own self-learning activities. And after monitoring, you will also learn the art of how do I assess my own self. So that is self-assessment will also come into picture.
Wow,
so in that way, so it says that when you fix the goal, you are moving towards becoming autonomous learner, and in that process, you are going to create your own knowledge, and you are trying to apply that created knowledge into your own problem solving activities, which assures you to acquire success in majority
Yeah,
of the
really appreciate your words, sir. Wonderful explanation. In today's Sahyog session, we are discussing another important topic. We'll move further. Sir, what are the advantages of setting the goal before learning? Mr. Davis.
If the goal is set before starting learning, the first advantage is it provides direction and focus. For example, if a child wants to be a software developer, it avoids all distractions and he can stay on his track. And he can prioritize relevant topics and skip unnecessary ones. And the second advantage is it improves motivation. Imagine a child wants to become an athlete and become famous. It will keep him going when the material gets difficult or tedious. And it also boosts confidence. And the next one is enables better planning. If you have concentrated on your goal, you can create a structured learning plan with milestones and timelines. If a child wants to become a civil service officer, he can structure his studies and he can achieve his goal. And resources and study methods can be selected based on the goal also. And the next one is it enhances retention and application. For example, if a child wants to be a lawyer, he has to study a lot of laws, lot of sections, lot of articles. But he has determined to be a lawyer in his life and to become a judge. Then when he is purpose driven, the brain retain information better. You can relate new knowledge directly to the goal, making it easier to understand and apply. And the next one is your goals measures your progress, how much you have achieved and how much you have to do it. You can track your development and adjust strategies as needed. And the next one is it boosts efficiency. Focused learning reduces time spent on irrelevant material. You learn smarter, not harder. That means you become a smart worker and not hard worker. These are the advantages of setting your goal before you start learning.
Very nice, sir. Needs provide the why behind learning, and while goals provide the what and how. Together they influence motivation, engagement, persistence and overall success in learning advances. तो ये सब हमने आज के अपने सहयोग सत्र में बातचीत कर ली है. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करते हैं एंड टाइम टू रैप अप द सेशन. थैंक यू सो मच डॉक्टर टी.वी. सोमाशेखर.
Thank you very much.
And also want to thank you, sir, Mr. Davis Casey, practicing counselor.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
ये हमारा आज का सहयोग सत्र जहां हमने एक महत्वपूर्ण विषय पर अपनी बातचीत आप सभी के सामने रखी. आपको कुछ और जानकारी देना चाहेंगी? ये जानकारी आपके पाठ्य पुस्तकों से संबंधित है. कक्षा 4 और कक्षा 7 के लिए नई किताबें अमेज़ॉन, फ्लिपकार्ट और एनसीईआरटी की ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट पर उपलब्ध हैं. आप यहां से अपनी किताबें मंगवा सकते हैं. अगला सत्र जो प्रसारित होगा आप सभी के लिए ये 6:15 तक प्रसारित किया जाएगा. कुछ ही मिनटों में आपके साथ होगा. चैनल नंबर 6, 9 और 12 पर नीपा एनसीएसएल का ये विशेष सत्र प्रसारित किया जाएगा. टॉपिक है सुशासन का नेतृत्व. संथाल आवासीय विद्यालय दुमका की एक केस स्टडी पर आज आप सभी का ध्यान आकर्षित किया जाएगा. इस पूरे सत्र को इंटरप्रेट करने के लिए नैना आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करते हैं. साथ ही आप हमसे जुड़े रहें ई विद्या चैनल्स के ज़रिए और हमारे ऑफिशियल यूट्यूब चैनल के ज़रिए. अपने फीडबैक्स भी ज़रूर हम तक पहुंचाएं. मैं सृजन राजपूत हूँ. समय है आपसे अनुमति ली जाए. नमस्कार.